Hello, hello! Welcome back to Fallout 2, it's been a while. So those who watch all the videos on the channel, repeat after me. My computer was broken. For about 2 months, and I've been trying to slowly ease back into all the series that, you know, I had to abandon because of the broken computer. With it all being fed back in a little bit at a time in different orders, with certain series being on hold before coming back longer, because there's a whole new scheduling system on the channel that you can check out over on the weekly news that goes live every Sunday. But of note for this is that Fallout, this is going to be the first official, I already made this kind of a thing previously, but this is going to be the first official, like, marked down on the weekly news Fallout Friday. We will be playing a Fallout game every single Friday. And if I ever record other bonus Fallout content, it'll go live on a Friday. So that includes if I go back to Old World Blues, that's if I get a second Fallout series running at the same time as this one. Friday. So I reviewed the video from last week, and we had checked, I know we had just fixed the Gecko power plant. Let's see what we got going on. So, Arroyo, we still need to get the Gek. Other than that, there's nothing we know of that's going on. The Den, we got a free Vic from his debt by getting his radio, but we're not good enough at lockpicking to do that. And a car part for Smitty. Wherever we find that, we'll use it. We'll bring it to him. Klamath, who's rustling the Brahmin, and rescue Smiley the tap. I believe we'd figured out the Brahmin thing, but we kept dying. But we might be worth going back there now that we're stronger. And Smiley the Trapper, I don't know where he is. MODOK, we don't have anything going on in MODOK. Huh, I guess we did really good there. BC, we got deliver Moore's briefcase to Mr. Bishop in New Reno, and deliver pliers, tools, and a wrench to Valerie. Oh shoot, hang on. Do I still have that in me? Or on me? Did we just forget to hand her the tools that we picked up for her? Or is it that they wouldn't give us the tools? I think they weren't giving us the tools. It's been a while. It's been a while. Okay. What else do we got going on? The Gecko. Find Woody the Ghoul for Percy. Try the Den. I remember we saw that. I think. And find Sulik's missing sister. Which I don't think is possible in the base game, but I believe because I'm playing with the cut content restored mod for this game, people have put it back in. People found all of the missing files and were able to assemble the Saving Sulik's sister quest line. Because I believe in the original release of the game that wasn't possible. But I think right now our priority is going to be returning to Vault City to tell them that we fixed the generator here. Where are our stats looking? Okay, we're full on health. Okay. Yeah, we're gifted and skilled. I'm in my free time working on my own Fallout tabletop game. The reason I'm doing my own instead of using the official one is I like Mobius Entertainment's 2D20 system. I don't think it's good for Fallout. I would have much preferred if they just wholesale ripped this system and threw it down, but also that's not what I'm doing for my own system, so, you know, grain of salt, grain of salt, grain of salt. Everything I'm saying is silly. I'm doing it in my own system, Heart of Action, just because that's the system I have the most fun DMing. Alright, yeah, I remember we talked with a few people here, we helped some people. Ooh, is there a sick guy in here? You okay, buddy? Can I do a medical check on this person? Terribly sick, you're not sure what's wrong. I'm not a very good doctor is the issue. I thought about if I were to make my own, Fallout... Oh, can you move, dude? Like, I want to make my own Fallout-style game at some point. Come on, Sulek. And I think a big mechanic I would do is, the way I would represent NPC companion skills is just that having certain companions with you would raise a stat. So if you had a friend who was a skilled doctor, your doctor skill would go up. Is the way I would handle that, I think. I've got a pass to go in here as much as I want, right? Yeah, day pass. That's unlimited use, right? Now let's just get that in our hand. Day pass, please. Here you go. Alright, before you go in, we have to search your belongings first. Okay. Alright, looks like you're clean. Hell yeah. Clean. Ooh. God, who did we have to talk to again? We have to go and talk with the... We got the part we needed from a person up at their, like, leadership building, which is up this way. I like that Sulek is always barefoot. It's a neat detail for the character. You know, Albert Einstein was always barefoot? Because he just fucking hated socks and shoes because he had absolutely abysmal feet problems, so they always hurt to wear. I love the aesthetic of these buildings. Alright, I think the person who talked to was the person in this room. Yes, is there something you wanted? I'll ask you some questions. What would you like to know? Was this not the person I talked to? Oh, I repaired Gecko's plant. There we go. Excellent. I was worried that the radiation buildup might force us to relocate. You are to be commended on a job well done. Here's your citizenship papers. If you ever need anything, come see me. Thank you, Vault City prevails, counselor. Thank you. So, hang on. Is that a new thing added in my inventory? Three diaries belongs to a young girl. This is the page where oh, I remember that. Okay, I don't think it's a thing added into my inventory officially. I guess they don't want you to lose it by accident. Can I ask you some questions? I might ask some questions I already asked previously because it's been like 2-3 months. Can I just tell them again? Yes, you mentioned it. Well done, citizen. I had some other questions. What's your job here? Senior council member. I oversee the council meetings. What does the first council do? First counselor. Oh, okay, then what does the first counselor do? She's the leader of the people. The citizens of Vault City look to her for guidance, but the citizens through the council still have final say on matters. In these trying times, she's a pillar of the society. So, it sounds like the council represents the citizens, or forgive me if I'm wrong on this. This is also me working on memory from 2 months ago. It sounds like the citizens communicate to the council members who all vote like a senate on stuff that should happen in the settlement, and the first citizen has a stronger sway in votes, kind of like president versus senate, I think. She's the leader of the people. The citizens of Vault City look for guidance. Yeah. What do you mean by trying times? Things have been tough the last 2 years. The NCR has been getting more aggressive in their attempts to get Vault City to join the Republic. They tell us that if we're to join, they would be able to defend us from the raider attacks on our city. As of late, these raider attacks have become more brutal. Can I ask you another? Yeah, I remember hearing about that, and that they just attack and then run away, which is suspicious. Shut up, phone! I don't know if you even heard that, if that even got picked up. Looking for a Gek? As I understand it, we only had one. I read that it lasted a long time but broke down a number of years before I was even born. We were supposed to have two. Supposed to. But apparently the old government messed up in shipments we received. Messed up shipments, and the shipment we received was that meant to go to vault number 13, I think it was. They probably received the other Gek. Okay. So they got something that was going to 13. What happened down it? What is the shipment that was meant for Vault 13? Water chips, 100 or so. I don't know why they sent so many. We have never needed to replace ours. We had the same water chip since the day our people lived underground in the vault. That's hilarious. What happened to the Gek that broke down? It was disassembled and its parts were used for other applications. Can I ask you something else? What can you tell me about the first citizen? He's the leader of the people. The citizens of Vault City look to her for guidance, but the citizens, through the council, still have final say on matters. In these trying times, yep, okay. Alright, you have a good day, sir. Alright. You're the dude who's giving me the test, the citizenship test, weren't you? Vault City prevails, citizen, or was it this guy? No, he's a slave. Do you have a task for me, citizen? It's such a shame that they keep slaves. But, like, as far as we can see from this angle, the slaves aren't necessarily treated badly as they were in other historic societies. But that could be limitations of the visuals in the game. These guys could be treating them like dog shit.
Yes? What is it?
Oh, she's not happy with me.
Of course. What can I help you with, citizen?
What can you tell me about the raider attacks in our city?
Several months ago. The laser turrets have been able to hold them off, but I don't know how much longer we can stop them.
Who are these raiders?
Outsider trash. For over a century, outsiders have tried to loot our city and have always failed. Eventually, we will defeat this group.
Why haven't you wiped them out already?
Finding their base has proven difficult. In addition, they also have a great deal of firepower. Nevertheless, we have repelled every attack, with minimal casualties.
Can I ask another
Yes.
question?
What is it? Of course. What can I help you with, citizen?
I ran into a citizen downtown, Thomas Moore. Who is he? I don't remember that.
Moore. He's a troublemaker. That's what he is.
Oh, I think he's the guy who's calling for equality. Why do you say he's a troublemaker?
He constantly seeks to convince the citizens to turn Vault City into a democracy, as he calls it, with everyone having a say in laws and decision-making. I call it mob rule.
Yeah, so it sounds like they're not a democracy. Okay, I was misreading. I think they're like a Greco-Roman style Senate then, from the sound of it. Because I think we saw something somewhere. I may be clashing memories of what I've seen in the Old World Blues mod, the Hearts of Iron mod, Hearts of Iron Old World Blues, which is a Fallout mod for a war game. So I may be clashing information I remember from that, but I think they're a pseudo-meritocracy, or not even a meritocracy, they're a caste system where people are giving tests that determine where they go in society. And, like, then you're locked in where you go. So I think the Senate members are, or the council are selected basically from childhood to be leaders. How does he try and convince the citizens?
Mostly by ranting in public and making a fool of himself. He plays on our sympathies with tales of a plague in the NCR, as if we could take care of the whole world.
I mean, I don't want to say this because I doubt they could. Even if they have advanced technology, no one civilization or one city can handle everyone. Let's talk with her more.
Of course. What can I help you with, citizen?
I'm not going to talk with her anymore, actually. I don't want to make her angry. Alright. Let's go and try and do that tool thing now that we have more tools. Where is... Here it is. Man, I can't wait for the team that's remaking this game in Fallout 4 to play that copy of this game. There's also somebody remaking this in the style of the classic Doom games, which is another thing I'd love to do. That seems very fun. Alright, yeah, I never got the tools I needed, I don't think. Yeah, nah. Where's my character? There he is. I think I want to go into the amenities office right now. Hey there, welcome back. Anything I can do for you? Valerie over at maintenance said she could use a new wrench and some pliers. Yeah, I know. I'm still waiting for the requisition list to clear the server. But it's going to be a while. Don't know what to say. Things just take time. Maybe I can go find those tools somewhere else then. Okay, yeah, that's right. I wonder if I can do something on the computer to get it to happen faster. Failed to do... Okay. So I think next our goal is to go into this vault. That's what we've been... That's the whole reason we tried to become a citizen, so we'd be allowed in the vault. Hello, citizen. May I help you? I'd like to enter the vault. Of course. Please pass through. Thank you. Neat. Ooh. Fancy schmancy. I like the different aesthetic of vaults, because that vault you could see it was very publicly visible in its front door, which makes it similar to the vaults in Fallout 76, which is quite cool. Anything cool in this locker? Flare and a first aid kit. I don't want to steal their stuff. But yeah, and meanwhile, you know, the other vaults we saw in the last game were buried underground, similar to the Fallout 3 vaults. I like that there's this consistent difference in them. So this medical database Oh, I didn't hear what you said. See a thin young woman. She smells faintly of antiseptic. Hello, citizen. Or hello. Blah, 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 blah. I can use words. Oh, hello there. I haven't seen you around before. Are you a new citizen? Yeah, I just recently got my citizenship, as in like minutes ago. Well, welcome to Vault City, fellow citizen. We don't see many new faces around here. I'm Phyllis. What's your name? If I wanted to give you my name, I would have told you. Syphilis. Jesus. My name is Oliver Rick. What do you do around here? I'm the resident medical assistant. I work for Dr. Troy. Can I ask you some questions? Of course. What is it you'd like to know? What can you tell me about Vault City? Vault City? Well, actually, there's not much to say. I mean, I've been a citizen all my life, but there's not much to do in Vault City at all. Nothing at all? Come on. Look, I know you're a new citizen and all, and I don't mean to throw a damper on your citizenship, but the city can be very dull at times. Dull how? I mean, have you noticed that how similar everything is? And old most of the seminars and extracurricular activities are geared towards octogenarians? I'm barely 25, and the city makes me feel 50. So the whole city is built like a retirement home. Speaking of old, I noticed there aren't any children in the city. I didn't think about that, but yeah, we've seen children in other places. Well, yes, actually there aren't. Yet, I don't know if anyone told you yet, Vault City is a planned community. We're not due for another pregnancy cycle in a few years from now. A pregnancy cycle? Yes, pregnancies are permitted only during certain years established by the council. What if you get pregnant in any way? How would that happen? Last I heard, sex can make someone pregnant. Oh, you mean intercourse? Intercourse is still allowed outside of pregnancy cycles. Doesn't that make people pregnant? Oh, no, 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 no. You see, our pregnancies don't result from intercourse. Then how do they happen? Male citizens donate to the auto dock here in the vault, and the most favorable matches are chosen by the computer. Then the appropriate female citizen is seated by the auto dock. Huh. Huh. That's weirdly logical for a vault civilization. Like, if there was intercourse happening in a vault, a tightly confined space with limited genetic resources, having a computer do it seems pretty smart. But boy oh boy is that inhumane as fuck. Don't people still get pregnant from intercourse? What about accidental pregnancies? Well, actually, you see, this is something I've been thinking about recently, but citizens don't seem to have accidental pregnancies. The only successful pregnancies have been facilitated by the autodoc. Maybe just because you don't have real good sex around here. Oh, no, no, no. You see, our pregnancies don't result from intercourse. Okay, we're going in a loop now. You know what? Do I want to donate? Because they could really use the genetic variation if that's the case, because of how limited of a pool they have of citizens. So I feel like it'd be helpful to them, but this is getting a little real. Sperm donation, in general, is a little concerning to me, because there's good sperm donation, where they keep track of who it belongs to, and that person is marked as a paternal figure. And then there's bad sperm donation, where it's not tracked well. And in the case where it's not tracked well, inbreeding becomes a dangerously possible thing. You know what I mean? Because what happens if I donate my sperm to somebody, that person has a kid, and then their kid has a kid with my kid that I have later on. You know what I'm saying? So, in the case of this scenario, there are scenarios where sperm donation can be good and won't be a problem. I'm worried about my character accidentally causing incest, so I'm not going to donate right now. I'm sure in the city where they if you're always in the city and they track everything, the computer prevents that by tracking lineages, but yeah, nah. Can I ask you another question? I don't feel like asking about the central computer. I don't see a need for that right now. Alright, well, it's been 20 minutes, so I think that's it for this episode of Fallout 2 with the first ever Fallout Friday episode. Next time we'll poke a little bit more around. Stretching. Poke a little bit more around. I think this was... What vault number was this? Whatever vault this is, we'll poke around it more. I hope you've all enjoyed. Be sure to click the end cards to watch some more content. Love y'all very, very much, and ta-ta for now.